Bookmas or Happy Bookmas. I'm going to be doing that this year. If you don't know what Bookmas is, it's like Vlogmas, but instead of doing vlogs for 25 days, you do book content or book videos for 12 days. And as you can tell, I'm starting this on December 14th, and it's going to go all the way to December 25th, so Christmas. And as you can tell from today's video, we're going to be reading winter books, or winter books are sent in the winter time frame, or in that kind of season. We're going to start off with The Dare by Natasha Preston. I've actually read so many of her books this year, and I'm really excited to be able to read this one. This one is actually a newer release this year. So that one is a really nice one. I do also have to say, on all of her covers, there's a little bit of a flower. So I don't know if that's I don't know what type of flower that is and what type of flower that I recommend. So if Natasha Preston or her publishing kind of team can tell me what that symbolizes, that would be great. So this is what we are going to be reading, but that is what we're going to start off reading in today's video. I'm also going to be reading a book on my Kindle, so you're not going to really be seeing that because I don't have a physical Kindle. I actually have the Kindle app on my phone, which I use to film. So I'm reading The Girl in Cabin 13, and I'm a little bit through that right now. It's just this girl named Emma. She is just a detective, and I think she works for the FBI, and she's going undercover to this town to figure out what happens. And that's where I am so far. I'm not that far into the book right now, and I'll keep you updated on that and this book as well. I want to give you guys a little bit of an update. We are 7 chapters and 59 pages into The Dare. And again, wrong, it doesn't really take place during the winter, but I don't really know. So none of the books that we're reading are going to take place during the winter, but we're still going to call them... We're just going to be reading thrillers, okay? Not reading winter thrillers, we're going to be reading thrillers. But anyway, this book, right now, you are introduced to the main character, Mallory, who is a senior in high school, and in her high school, they do the senior pranks. But this particular family, can't say the names, and I don't even remember what the, family, name is, but there's a particular family or a group of brothers who created the senior pranks to be a little bit more, not devilish, but a little bit more high stakes, to where you dare. And you have to do the dare that they tell you, and if you tell them no, something really bad is going to happen, or a really bad rumor, or something really bad could happen to you. Or, yeah. But the dares aren't that good because, people go to jail, people can lose their college application, college fund, college, all this stuff. So it can ruin people's futures to do a stupid dare for high school. So that is that. But that is where I am actually at right now. Yeah, and I'll just keep you guys updated. I'm actually really happy because she actually added the days to it. So it's Monday, Tuesday, and it's really cool because chapter 7 is Wednesday, May 24th. I don't know why I like that little detail when authors add that detail of the day, the date and the day. I don't know why. But that is where we are, and I'm going to continue on reading. Am I the only one who, when they read a book and something happens, because in this one, what's just happened is they kind of did a dare and they hit someone and covered it up. So, is it something to, and it's something to where, like, if they find out, they're gonna, like, if someone finds out, they're gonna go to jail and stuff like that. But it's like, is it just me, or is it like, I'm thinking about in this situation on what I'm gonna do to make myself not have less of a penalty, but the only penalty or the thing that I have, the only thing I'm doing is reading the book. I did nothing to do with the decisions of these characters. I absolutely did nothing. So, am I the only one who does that, to where, like, they do something, or they sneak out or something, and they'll try to figure out how to cover it up without, like, getting in more trouble or something? Because that's just something I'm thinking about. Ooh, I'm just gonna go. So this is like a spoiler. Okay, but they hit someone, they died, so they covered up a murder. And it's kind of like in the mountains and on the trails. So I'm thinking about, I'm gonna go up to the trails and discover the body, because I know where it is, and say, there's something weird here, there's like a stench or something. Like, I'm wondering if, like, I would do that to make it, and then, like, tell the truth with it to make it less mental. Am I just the only one who does this, like, when they read books, or is it just me? Okay, it's just me. That's cool. That's great. That's just me. Alright, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an update. I am on chapter 23 to page 237 of The Dare, and I'm liking it. I think it's really fast paced, but I do have to say it is a little bit boring, and not as, like, it's a little bit boring as her other books. I really do like her other books that I've read by her, but again, this one is still really, really good. I mean, it's still like a mystery and stuff, and I'm trying to, like, figure out, like, what the secret or the, like, plot twist and stuff is going to be later on. I do just have to say, I really don't like her friends. Her friends are very, I don't like her friends. They're just very, they care more about themselves than they do you. Oh my god, that's just really cool. So I was just looking at this, and because I got the Barnes & Noble's exclusive, we get some deleted scenes in the back. So I'm gonna read that. But, oh my god, wait, that's the book I read. Oh my god, this is the book I read. This is so cool. Okay, sorry. But like I said, we're here. This book also has, so it looks like I have less than 100 pages left of this book, which I think I'm going to finish tonight, because, I mean, that's not that much. I'm also really excited because it did snow a little bit today, or it's snowing now, so it's going to be great. I mean, it is really dark. It's dark outside because of the time change. I really cannot wait to go ahead and read and finish this, and I really am enjoying this book so far. I also did get a little bit more in The Girl in Cabin 13. It's really good so far. I'm really enjoying it. It's one of those things where I'm, like, reading it when I'm at school at downtime or stuff like that. So, yes. That's kind of, like, where I'm at. Okay. I just finished The Dare by Natasha Preston, and honestly, I really don't know what to think. I mean, the plot twist was kind of unexpected, but I don't know, because there wasn't really that big of a plot twist. There wasn't really something that was big and shocking. I mean, unless, like, one. I don't know. I think I'll give this book a 3 stars. I did enjoy it, and I did just say it was good. I just think that, it was a little lacking in the thrilling suspense kind of part of it. I do have to say, with Natasha Preston's book so far, I have liked 1, 2, 3 books that she's written, and didn't like 2 of them. So I don't know, but I mean, I'm still probably gonna read more of her books. I really do enjoy some of her books. Just this one wasn't one of my favorites. I just didn't really care for it. Like I said, there wasn't really that much going on about it. It was just kind of the same thing repeating, on the fact that they did a day or something happened with that dare, and they couldn't have it be released, and that they were that they couldn't trust friends anymore and all that stuff. So it wasn't real. I just don't really know what to really think or say about it, and it was kind of, like I said, dull. And it was kind of like one of those things where you kind of wanted to yell at Mallory because she kind of wasn't that bright of a person, but she was. I don't know. I don't know. But like I said, I would give The Dare a 3 stars. It was good. I did enjoy it. I did have a good time reading it. I think it could have had a little bit more excitement and thrill in it. Our next book we have in this video is Five Survive by Holly Jackson. This one I've actually had on my TBR for a while. And if you don't know who Holly Jackson is, she's the author of the Girl's Guide to Murder series, and I've read the first 2 books of that one. So we have this one here, and we're just gonna go ahead and start reading this thriller. And yes, and also with The Girl in the Cabin 13, I will continue on reading that one as well as reading this. Alright guys, I wanted to give you a little bit of an update on Five Survive. I'm actually going to soft DNF this book, probably until like next year or something. Right now I'm not really in the mood for it, and I know that if I continue on reading, I'm either gonna DNF it, like soft, or I'm just not gonna give it a very high rating. So I'm going to just soft DNF right now, and I will keep reading this book like later on later on I will pick it up again. But now that means we have one more book left, and I'm actually 43% of the way through that book. It's The Girl in the Cabin 13. I haven't really given you guys that much updates on that book. Like I said, I am 43% of the way through, and it is a pretty short book, so I feel like I'm going to finish it around this week. But that is what we're going to be doing. That's what we're going to be continuing on reading. Okay, I just wanted to, I don't know if I gave you kind of like a synopsis of what the book is, because there's this girl who, I don't really remember her name, but she goes to this town to where there's all these like crimes, missing people, and they have no idea what's happening. It's like that small town, nothing happens in it until one day something does happen to it. So pretty much that's what's happening. She's going to go and like investigate and kind of see what's happening. I think she works for the FBI or like something around that. I'm not quite sure, but she is going undercover, and she lives in a cabin, or she's going to be living in a cabin, and she's making up all these lies and stuff. We've also met like our love interest, Jake. I don't really know what to think of him at all, but yeah, I don't know what to really think of Jake, but that is what's happening so far in the book. And there's been like a lot of other things, but they're spoilers that has happened. I mean, nothing really big has happened so far. And yeah, but that is what we're doing, and I'm going to continue on reading that book. That's going to be that. I finished The Girl in Cabin 13, which was the last book in this video. So basically the ending was okay. I mean, I thought the book was okay. I think it was very slow. Very slow. And just basically what it's about this girl. So, because I haven't really talked about it, I'll just tell you what it is about. It's about this girl, which I forget her name. I think her name's Emma. But she goes and is undercover, so she makes a fake name, just like fake everything. And she goes undercover to see what's happening in this particular town. And the town just like has gotten all these disappearance and all this stuff. And so she goes to this town, and basically on her first day, something really happens on her first day in this new town. And so she's already being questioned by the police, being on like the police like suspect list or something like that. So that is what she is like doing. And then, so basically that's what it is that I can get away with non-spoilers. I said it was okay book. I'm going to give it a 3 stars. I thought it was an okay book. It wasn't really my favorite. And I don't know, it was kind of slow as well. And I just didn't like the slowness of it. But that's basically what that is. So I read that book as well, so that's the book I read in this video. That is also the last book I read in this video. So that is going to be it for day 1 of Bookmas. Stay tuned because tomorrow is going to be day 2 of Bookmas. And I don't remember what that video is. Oh, that video, let me look. I have my handy dandy little planner here. So day 2 of Bookmas. Okay, so stay tuned because tomorrow is going to be my 2025 TBR. So if you want to see what's going to be on my 2025 TBR, go ahead and watch that video. And stay tuned for tomorrow and for the rest of December. Or not for this December, until Christmas, because you're going to be getting a lot of book content if you love that stuff. So that's what I'm going to be doing in tomorrow's video. So guys, enjoy day 1 of Bookmas, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow, so that is it for day 1 of Bookmas. I hope to see you guys in tomorrow's video. Yeah, have a good day, good night, wherever you are, and goodbye.